Hi everyone, this isn't going to be your usual video, but I feel it needs to be said. As tomorrow is a very important day for Britain, I have been getting consistently more worried day after day after day about how this country is treating itself and others. Now, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. Not vote for, or what to vote on, basically. I'm not here to tell you any facts or figures. I'm not here to tell you why you should do something, why you shouldn't do something. I'm not going to use scare tactics, but I'm going to tell you what I've been seeing. I have been seeing hate, nothing but hate and fear mongering, online, on the television, on the street. I was in a shop the other day, and this guy was adamant that he wanted to get everybody in the shop to vote his way. And it was just really uncomfortable. I can't go to a pub without them pushing their politics on us. I can't, which is really, really weird, because you wouldn't have this in any other scenario. We've never had this in politics, when it comes to MP votes or PM stuff. We've never had this in religion. If you went into a pub and it was all about Christianity or Judaism, obviously it wouldn't be about Muslim faith, but swings and roundabouts, it doesn't matter. So it's a very complex issue, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I have never felt so ashamed to be British as I have for the last while. These last 5 years I've been feeling increasingly uncomfortable with seeing the St George's flag being flown, which is a big shame because it never used to be a big problem. It's been used for the wrong reasons and for the wrong kind of style of patriotism. What used to be cool Britannia has kind of turned into something a little bit more, well, you know for yourselves what it's turning into. So what I'm going to say is this: tomorrow you guys are all going to go vote. You all have your papers, you all know where you're going to go vote, you all know your polling stations, you know how you're going to vote. For those who've never voted before, this is going to be a big step for you. I want us to be British one last time, and I mean proper British. I want people to turn up at these polling stations, not tell each other how they're going to vote. I just want you to be polite and considerate towards each other, regardless of what the outcome will be. Because at the end of the day, regardless of whether we stay, whether we leave, we have to live with that fact. Alright? I don't want people throwing their toys out the pram. The last thing I want to do is to go to my local polling station and find people with megaphones, people fighting each other, because that is just so un-British. I want to go down to a polling station and have a nice cup of tea and a biscuit. That's what I want. Bring your cups of tea, wear a suit and a bowler hat. Fuck it, just make us British one last time, regardless of whether we leave or we stay. I just want people to stop this bickering and fighting, because it's making me sick. Alright, it's ungentlemanly, and I just want to feel proud of my country again, regardless of what the outcome is. So do your best, people. If you see any infighting, if you see any people trying to tell you how to vote, tell you what to do, rise above it. You know your own minds, you know what to do. Just walk on by, go and vote, then meet up with your friends, or go home and have a cup of tea with your parents. Once you've voted, that's it, that's over and done with. We don't need pundits, we don't need MPs telling us how we should do things, what we should do things on this fact, on this matter. Once it's done, it's done. And we can all just move on with our lives and look forward to the fact that Winston Churchill is going to be on a £5 note. Because let's face it, what's going to be more British than that? And not only is it a new £5 note with Churchill on, it's going to be somewhat waterproof. So yeah, if you spill your tea on it, it'll be fine. So yeah, okay. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm trusting you guys. I'm trusting you to do the right thing and do the British thing and just vote.